Hi guys, welcome to yet another day on the road. Now hopefully today is going to go according like to plan and it won't be too long. What I've got is Kettering and then I'm off to Magna Park. So not too far from Kettering, to be fair, in junction 20 off the M1. I'm going to... sorry, I'll stay in this lane. I'm going to a hauliers. It's kind of an intermodal depot style thing. Somewhere that collects stock on our behalf and then we go in and collect it from there. So they're not actually a suppliers. So I'm going to the Kalina site in Magna Park, if anyone's familiar with it. I know a few people are. I'm going to truck around his neck of the woods. He keeps sending me messages going, oh, next time you're at Leicester East Service, you send me a message, blah, blah, blah. And it's like, fair enough. And then I see something he's tweeted about going to Cardiff, so I don't bother. You know, tweet that I'm at Leicester Services style thing, but I don't send him a message because he went to Cardiff. And he's like, oh, you should have let me know, I'd have come down, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I thought you were in bleating Cardiff. So from now on, I'm just going to message him. Every time I'm in that area, I'm just saying, right, I'm off to here, right, I'm off to there. Let him deal with it from there. Oh, yes, bollocks. Yes, slight hairy testicles. I should have let Ben know that I was going to Kettering. I'll let him know when I get to Kettering, I think. Because obviously I can't now, I'm driving. It would be irresponsible to use a mobile phone whilst driving. So, yes, I must remember to let Ben know when I get to Kettering. He's the one that did the drawing for me. So... yes. Oops. Because usually I would let him know when I'm on the way, because I don't tend to do Kettering that often, but the Euro's on, the football, what do you call it's on? I really don't follow it, Euro 2016, I really just don't care. But yeah, that's on, and of course at times like that, like the Olympics, World Cup, Euro, all that kind of stuff, volumes go through the roof. Primarily beer and all that kind of stuff, and of course we have to go and pick up all the loads. Well, at this time of year, at these events, not this time of year, sorry, at these events, it tends to be a lot of stuff gets shipped in and dumped halfway up the country. So, you know, places like Derby and Lutterworth and around that area. And so what tends to happen is the second runs, which are things like Kettering, Peterborough, Northampton, those kind of things. We're given those to stop in on the way to pick up the booze and stuff. So, like I've always said, I mean, the company that I'm working for today is actually very well managed. They actually do, although we are the logistics side of a blue chip company, they actually do manage us like a logistics firm, like a haulier. Whereas a lot of supermarkets and things like that, you're just the haulage side of it, the internal haulage side of it, you're just a loss. You are just an expense. And so what occurs is you deliver to a store miles and miles and miles away. Say you're based in Waltham Abbey, for argument's sake. Because there's Iceland, there's Sainsbury's, there's various things there. And you get sent to a store in Great Yarmouth. Trundle. You could run back from Great Yarmouth completely empty, not stopping anywhere, even though you stop past a number of places that you could pick products up from. I know, because I know the areas that I pick up from. Whereas this company will run you to a store and then say, well, an hour up the road from there, hour and a half up the road from there is so-and-so. So you go to that store and then go off up there, pick a load and come back. And everyone's happy, it's all gravy. And the bonus of doing that is it keeps costs down per load. Now obviously sometimes it's a case of traffic enforcement. Everybody's bum puckers up when they see that one. It's a case of you pick up waste. But what this company does is, obviously they've taken over other companies, but all of their depots accept waste and empty pallets. So what they'll do is, okay, you've gone past X amount from the yard, so you pick up waste there, you go into such and such depot, Wellingborough, Didcot, wherever, dump the waste there, pick up a load and bring it back. Otherwise, you're past that point, you're past the halfway mark, you take waste all the way back to then have another truck sent out to the depot to pick up the load you could have picked up. Whereas a lot of supermarkets and things like that, they don't operate like that. They think, right, you've got to go to that store and then you bring waste back from that store to this depot and then you've got to go to another store. And we'll get somebody else in to go and do the pickup from the depot wherever. And it causes costs to rise. So products end up costing more. Thank you kindly, Mr. Rover. So this company is actually very well managed. From what I've experienced as a scummy little agency boy, but it is. So yes, so at the moment, when obviously you've got things like the Euro, football, and you know, if there were to be Olympics on and everything else, which was 2012, it's 2016, so I think it is an Olympic year, isn't it? Of course, volumes go through the roof. Everybody's buying booze, burgers, crisps, snacks, all that kind of stuff. So what they do is they send us guys who generally do a couple of hits. You know, like for example, I might do a Bedford, Luton, Wellingborough, stop in Northampton and come back. I'm now doing a Bedford, Luton, Wellingborough up to Derby. You know, somebody might come in at 3 AM in the morning, get given a Medway, come back and get given a Kettering, second run. Well, now he's coming back doing, say, the Enfield, the Luton, the local stuff. I'm getting given the Kettering on to such and such. So it makes sense. But yes, I'm off to Kettering because I don't usually do Kettering that often. So I'm off to there. Trun. And then Lutterworth. Well, Magna Park. So yes. And I do like the Kalina side of Magna Park. It's actually quite a good side. Because you kind of straight in, it's right, you go on this dock, on the dock, lovely jubbly, everyone's happy, you're loaded. 20-30 minutes later, in, paperwork, gone. Like all week I've been going to the site in Derby. Or Derby, however the hell you want to say it. And I've been thinking, right, now the first day I got it, Bedford, Luton, Wellingborough, Derby and back, that's a long day, nothing I can do, never mind. Following day, Kettering, Derby. Lovely. Crank it out, straight up there, straight back. Everyone's happy. I can get back, do a bit of vlog editing, all this as well. So I get there, get in. Now usually the place in Derby is very good, 50-minute load time. Get up there, 58 minutes, that's how much POA I had. On dock. Go to pull forward, flat back tyre. Woohoo! Park up, okay, this is going to be a long day. Tyre guy comes out, fixes a puncture, off I go. Following day, yesterday, Peterborough, Derby. Even better. So I crank up to Peterborough, tip the load, get held up at Peterborough for a little while because somebody's finishing their break. Oh well, never mind. Go to Leicester East Services northbound, stop there, have another Ponzi salad, bugger off up to Derby. Get on dock. I get held up on the way up there, carnage all over the bleeding place. Get on dock, 2 hours on dock. I'm like, oh come on, really? I've got one edited vlog left to upload. That was the Top Gear one. You know, did I watch it? Right, okay, no worries. 2.5 hours back at 56. Go to the M1 and just floor it. Slow down for obviously the roadworks where the average speed cameras are, and floor it everywhere else. Job's good. Just before I get on the M1 closed, junction 20 to 19. Wonderful. So yesterday what happened was I got home, I got in, I took my work bag into the bedroom, cranked up the laptop, downloaded the memory cards onto the laptop, opened up Mozilla Firefox, is what I use, web browser, went to YouTube, uploaded the Did I Watch Top Gear, and promptly went straight to bed. No dinner, no nothing, sod on. Because I didn't have time between shifts. So today, I've got Kettering into Lutterworth and back. Now I don't care whether the M1's closed from 20 to 19, because out of Magna Park, I had to go via Magna Park yesterday, because going down to 426, no. Everybody from the M1 was diverting down to 426. So you've got the volume of the M1 diverting down what is a two-way road. No. What I did was I bumped into the right-hand lane, sodded off straight as if I was going into Magna Park, to the A5, left, sodded down the A5, because everybody on the 426 has to give way to the right. I'm coming from the right on the A5, trundle. So today I don't really care if they've closed the M1 by the time I'm leaving. Boo-hoo. I will just go on the A5 and trundle down the A5 and sod them. So hopefully today I'll be able to knock out relatively quickly. And that way I can get home and have half a hell's chance of editing Wednesday's vlog to upload tonight. But I've got one of the higher trailers, because that's the other thing, when volumes go up we hire trailers in. And it's not an old trailer, I mean it's 2013, it's really not an old trailer, it's a relatively good condition trailer. But it is a hire trailer, it has been used quite a large amount. And it's obviously been used for carting loose items. You see, there's stickers on the back of this trailer which kind of prove the point of load-bearing curtains. And load-bearing curtain is okay for palletised, well-stacked loads. Now obviously you should secure the load, I'm not saying don't, but palletised fine. If it's loose, handball stuff, roller cages, stuff like that, it needs extra restraints, the curtains won't handle it. But palletised distribution, a load-bearing curtain is fine. So this has got all those up-over style ratchet things and all that kind of stuff inside of it. So obviously this trailer's been used for general hauling. It's a general haulage trailer. So it's been well used. So it's fun. But I don't really care. I mean, it works, it's MOT'd, everything's legal about it, the tyres are good, brakes work, curtains don't have massive holes in. So I'm fine. Bollocks. The A1 has struck again. Well, done the delivery, left Kettering, on the A14, heading along, trundling along quite happily. I'm making good time, so I've decided to pick it up a bit. Now, obviously I'm paid by the hour. Oh, one thing very quickly, I've got my Prat Nav on. I know where Magna Park is, I know how to get there. I went via it yesterday because of a road closure, but I can't remember exactly whereabouts the site I'm going to is. I'm sure it's left at the roundabout before the roundabout for the A5, but that's just going to help me out, I'm not certain of it. But I know that gets me there, because whenever my Prat Nav gets me somewhere, I save the location in the memory. That way I know all I have to do is just press the place and I know it'll get me there. So you probably hear that go bing bong bing bong. But yeah, I've been making some good time, and so I'm caning it. The thing is, you guys are probably like, well, you paid by the hour, so what's the point? you know. Well, so far this week, I've done quite a large amount of hours. Put it this way, if I only got 8 paid today and 8 paid tomorrow, because I'm in tomorrow, I would have paid, now that's taking away my breaks and obviously taking away my commuting time, which is 2.5 hours a day, and it's a 6-day week, and 45 minutes a day is taken away because of my break. I will have 61 hours paid for this 1 week. So I'm doing quite well. So I don't mind knocking today's run out and knocking tomorrow's run out if it gives me a little bit extra time to have my feet up at home and just unwind, because I haven't really been able to do that. So I'm cranking today out. It's all lovely-dovely. But the thing is, it is a Friday, so I've got to be aware of the Friday night drivers and the horse box that can't make it up a hill, and a rover that's decided to slow down. And of course now I'm entering, I can't be in that lane. That rover was going great guns. As soon as it gets to a hill, oh, I can't get up a hill, I don't know what to do. Well, it's the pedal closest to the door, you push it slightly closer to the floor. So I dropped from 56 to 51 just then, and I've got no weight on. That was the rover that did that. I know rovers weren't exactly the best built cars in history, but come on, they can get themselves up that hill. Yes, here we go. I might do a little edit, because some of you guys will probably be curious as to how the A14 onto the M1 goes these days, because obviously they've changed it now, all the layout's changed, and some of you guys might not have used this junction until since it was a roundabout go under, well, they've changed it. So what I should probably do is give it a quick little edit and see you about 8 miles further on down the road. Bollocks! Still more bollocks. Well, finally! After quite a large amount of fat, sweaty, hairy ones, we have finally got to where I wanted to show you. Now I actually end up giving up taking my break on this road, so I've been on this road for a good hour and a half. It's a 37-minute drive.
Warning, spec start, check speed, limit 50 miles per hour.
There you go, spec start, I should check speed, limit 50 miles an hour, I'm doing 28. I think I'm safe. Well, as you can see, hopefully you can see, coming up, to go on the M1 you used to be in the right lane. Now you're in the left lane. The right lane is for the M6, which is always carnage. This one is for the M1. Now the M1, from this junction, does anybody know what the junction is on the M1 for the A14? Junction 19, isn't it? Has always been relatively free flowing. So now they've done this, they've created a slip so we can go up, over and down onto the M1. It makes life fantastically easier. It's actually good design. I know I just used good design when it came to Britain's road network, but it is. This makes it so much easier. I mean, look. Okay, the M6.
After 700 yards.
That doesn't know about it, so it's going to go bing, bang, bing, bang. The M6, nah, still going that way. This one, it's one lane. Look, it's one lane. And it is 3 minutes past 5, 17:03. There you go. On a Friday. You know, beginning of the rush hour on a Friday. Ta-da! So it's actually really good. But yes, I thought I would show you all of this. Oh, joyful, 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 joyful. Now, into the roadworks.
Specs.
Oh, specs. I've got to keep my eyes out for the specs. But yes, there you go. Just to show you, just to give you a little flavour of what they're doing at that junction. If you didn't already know, and most of you driving, well, you all know if you're drivers. If you're not yet drivers, you might not. Anyway, onwards to my destination, and I shall see you a bit later on. Well, that's that done. I'm going to risk going back to the M1 instead of going down the A5. I know I can, but here we go. Got me load on. That could be taken the wrong way, couldn't it? Now it's all the way back to base, and the happy little me, because I should be finished by about 9:15 if I don't get held up. So that gives me more than enough time to do what I want to do. Get back and edit one of my vlogs. So there should be an upload tonight. Well, that's good. It's 18:47. Lots and lots of lovely time. August is going slowly. You know what's like. I'll give you the beans. Give me the beans, son. Give me the beans.
Yards at the roundabout to take the second exit.
I can make it. I can do it. I can do him. I done him. I done him. I done him. Now, I'm not going to be that much of a bastard and go straight into his braking distance. Because that's one thing. If you do that coming up to a roundabout like I just did, don't jump into their braking distance. It's not polite, it's not nice. If it was a dual carriageway, he's a double decker, I'm going to get around here a lot quicker than him. So, there we go. But anyway, on that note, I shall end my day. So thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, share about. I shall see you in the next one, which will be tomorrow. Back to base I go.